Everybody, what's up? Welcome to the Movie Crank. Sorry, I feel like it pushes sometimes, but if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, also help by sharing. It goes a long way. Anyways, today I'm going to be reviewing Beats. No, not the overpriced headphones by Dr. Dre, but the Netflix original film directed by Chris Robinson starring Anthony Anderson and Khalil Everage. Beats is the story of August Monroe, a teenager living on the south side of Chicago who, after witnessing his own sister being gunned down in the streets, stops attending school and becomes a panic-ridden recluse bound to his home and the beats he creates. When Vanessa, the administrator of the school August attended, is threatened with funding cuts and possible closure, she recruits the school security guard Romella, an ex-music producer slash manager, and her estranged husband, and tasks him to go door to door, street to street, and hunt down these no-shows. When Romella knocks on August's door, he hears the sweet beats from behind the walls and remembers a better time in his life, and decides to mentor August in hopes of reclaiming what once was. For me, I can say Beats was a film I thoroughly enjoyed watching for at least some of the performances. Even that being said, Beats makes a lot of glaring, rather noticeable mistakes along the way that really hurt this film, which is something I'll get into a little bit later, but first, let's talk about what Beats gets right, and that's the acting. Anthony Anderson here, I'm just going to say it, this is his best performance I've ever seen him in. At the same time, I will also say that I haven't really followed his career, only seen him in a few sitcoms over the years, so if you want an Anthony Anderson expert, yeah, I'm not that guy. I can only talk about what I saw here, and that's Romella is a very complex character, something I never saw from Anderson before. He's embattled over what used to be. He's having marital problems, and he uses August and his talent to try to reclaim this. Slowly throughout the story, he goes from mentor to father figure for August, which brings me to Everage, who again, like Anderson, gives another nice performance that I honestly wasn't expecting from an actor that I had never heard of. August is a quiet kid, and Everage plays this panic-ridden teen just as so. He goes through a series of emotions and that give you this feel for this kid's life and what he's been through. The two characters, Romella and August, are actually oddly similar on different spectrums. Both want to reclaim something that used to be. August wants his freedom again. He wants to be able to walk outside without the fear of debilitating panic attacks. And Romella wants to be the respected manager and husband he once was. It's through this each other helps the other one find his way back. And of course, whenever you have a movie that's named Beats, you definitely want to know, what's the music like? And I can say here, it's alright. I mean, it's not bad. They do keep calling it unique and original throughout the film, which if I'm being honest with you, I really didn't feel. I can say that the songs they do create here mostly do feel like recycled Nicki Minaj songs. And again, nothing too original or that you wouldn't hear outside of any club. But beyond the acting and those things, the movie kind of tumbled for me. The writing, the cinematography, the directing, it just wasn't there all the time. Starting with the cinematography, which isn't bad. There are some nice looking shots in this movie. I'll give him credit for that, where it's due. Like when August appears to be on the ceiling during a panic attack was an excellent shot. The biggest problem I had with the cinematography was all the close-ups. Sometimes they were even out of focus and cocked at weird angles, like in a scene with Romella at a restaurant. Here I would like to see them pull the camera back just a little bit in the third person and focus not just the lens, but on the discussion the two are having. And then there's the writing and the backstory for Romella that comes in convoluted pieces throughout the film. I'm still not exactly sure what happened in his past. I know he was a manager, and then he wasn't. Apparently he stole something from somebody that you don't ever see in the movie because he's apparently dead. Another part of the backstory that we just don't get. I mean, you learn everything you probably need to know, I guess. I will give it that, but still, it felt like it just needed some more detail. And before I get into what I felt like hurt this film the most, maybe this is something that all of you can help me with. Something I just didn't quite catch on to. You'll know what I'm talking about if you see the movie with this one. Romella instructs August how to make music, and August creates the beats. Maybe I just don't understand or know how the music industry works. If you do know, clue me in on this one. But isn't Romella the producer and August just a DJ? Why do they keep calling August a producer? Something to me that just felt odd and out of place. But finally, my biggest issue and complaint with this film, and that's the matter of just what exactly does drive August to create these beats to begin with. Who's his muse and driving force behind the music? You would think it would be his sister. They even show her creating beats just like August at the beginning of this film. Maybe after that loss of his sister, August is striving to be more like her, something I felt could have really driven this narrative. But that's not the case here. The muse behind the beats is just a random girl that August was friends with before all this happened. A girl that walks past his window every day and that he has a crush on. The relationship between him and his sister was the biggest missed opportunity this movie had. Something I would have personally liked to have seen explored a little more throughout the film. Instead, we just get a set of limited flashbacks and ghostly images. But if I'm having to rate this movie, the negatives for me were more on the minor scale. Yes, there are things here I would have liked to have seen done that could have really propelled the film from average to excellent. But what they did go with really wasn't that bad either. And the solid acting and performances by Anderson and Everage is what sells this movie. I'll say Beats is just slightly above average and a C+. I filmed this review with 2 scores, a B- and a C+, because I'm going to be honest, I was really having trouble deciding on what I should give this. It really teeters right on that edge. A few minor adjustments with the script coupled with the excellent performances, this could have easily been one of Netflix's top films of the year. Just too many missed opportunities though. Anyways guys, thanks for stopping by the Movie Cranks. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, smash that subscribe button. It's right here to join the Cranks for all of our latest content, movie reviews and more. Tonight, me and Mike, we're going to be going and checking out Child's Play. A movie I'm kind of excited for. I liked it when I was a kid. So I hope you come back and check that out. But until next time, guys, see ya.